Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. Today we have a release day opening of 2 boxes of Engrained Icons 24-25. These are going to be no rookies, legends, common vets. Who knows what we'll find. If you're ready, let's rip. Okay, so 6 cards in each box. This is something I've actually been looking forward to quite a bit. I do like legend content. All the big names are in here, but a lot of not big names are in here as well. Some are not going to be ones I'm happy to find, but if I see, Eric Daze from the Hawks, I'll be pumped. So this has a pretty interesting ceiling and a good enough floor for me. These are, I believe I paid about $300 a box. I'll put something up if it's something different, or even if it's not. Like I said, 6 cards. You'll get either 2 autographs and a mem, or 3 autographs. You might get 1 numbered card or short printed insert. There's like these carved in times. I think they are print run of 100 on those, and they look pretty cool. They're literally hunks of wood. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Looks like no wooden cards, so we'll see. All right, open this bad boy up, and we have our base card on top. I don't know that we need a spacer, but we'll space it out anyway, just to enjoy ourselves. So Jean Rattel with the Rangers is our first card, and these feel really nice. You can see that there's like a glossy wood texturing to it. You can kind of feel it in hand. Not numbered base. You're gonna get a couple of these. This would be actually kind of a fun base set. I mean, I'm sure these commons can be had cheap. I wouldn't try to build this base set from opening up my packs, but yeah, it would be a fun one to check out and piece together. Joe Nieuwendyk, nice for the Flames. A couple of recognizable names to start. Okay, so now we get into, I believe, kind of our numbered card, and it's Eddie Giacomin, and Eddie is numbered to 199. Slight, I don't know if it's really any thicker. Maybe it's just a tactical, not optical illusion. It feels like it might be a little thicker, but I don't think it really is. But that's not a bad start for the Rangers. And we'll go into our next one. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is it, man. This is what it's all about for me, is all-time Hawks, and this is about as big of a hit as I could have possibly gotten out of here. Is a Roenick. There's Roenick, there's Chelios, I believe, has some Blackhawks, there's Hossa, Mikita's in here. I mean, there are some big Hawk names, and this is an absolute home run for me, personally. All right, and our next, David, oh boy. Well, I didn't see it, you may have. We'll pretend no one else saw it either. David Karpa. I will put something up for David Karpa because I'm not familiar with his work with the Ducks, really. Beehive Signatures. Okay, so that's, I mean, I think this has an interesting opportunity for like team collectors to nail a couple of autos of guys who frankly just don't have autos in anything. So you'd be hard pressed to find a David Karpa auto out and about in the wild. And if you're a fan, this is your opportunity. So we'll go ahead and put him up for the time being until our next box, hopefully. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 6. I didn't see. Maybe you did. Ooh, nice little signature shots. Stéphane Richer, Canadiens, and that auto is actually really clean, which oftentimes is not the case when they sign a stick. So That's pretty awesome. I mean, look, I'm going to be in the bag for this now after getting Roenick anyway. But even with that aside, I'm more than happy with this kind of a card out of this kind of a product. So could this have been $250? Yeah, sure. I would have been happy with that. Could this have been, $225, $200? Sure, but that's not the world we live in right now. This, for my first box, is a pretty great outcome. So, let's get into the next one. All right, let's get our second box. Really good outcome in box number 1. I am fully expecting box number 2 to be a real dud for me personally. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, but it's going to be really hard to top Jeremy Roenick. So I didn't realize that there's actually a spacer in the back. So this is what we're dealing with. We have something chunky, one chunky card, and we got Rob Brindamore. We'll go ahead and bring our other spacer just in case. Is our first base, Willie O'Ree with the Bruins, base number 2. And numbered card, nice, okay. So, let's see if we can hide that. Ray Bork to 199. So these may not be a huge dollar value. So for people chasing some of the bigger names, some of these numbered parallels might not be a bad approach. So kind of keep that in mind. It looks like we're going to have at least one Beehive, but also a regular auto of Teppo Numminen. Teppo Numminen. That is not a name I have said before when pulling an auto. So there's a first for everything. Teppo Numminen, Winnipeg Jets, and actually a really nice looking auto. So can't be mad at that. If you're going to get 2 to 3 autos, you're going to get the Teppo Numminens out of this just as much as anybody else. So can't be mad at it. And we also have, what do we have? Paul Gardner. Paul Gardner. I'm not placing that name. And no offense to Paul Gardner. I'm sure he probably played 500-600 games in the NHL. I'm going to out myself as a casual probably when he played. It doesn't say when he played. If I were to guess, 80s, 90s, somewhere in that area. And not familiar with his work. But we still have one more card. This is hopefully a pretty decent one given where we've been on this box. So let's see where we're at. They did this for me. Cuts of Class, Stan Mikita. Unbelievable. Is this the most valuable box? No, it is not. If I were buying this product in particular for resale value only, I'd be pretty bummed. But I'm not doing that. I'm buying this to try and hit some Blackhawks and see other interesting stuff along the way. And it doesn't get a whole lot better than Stan the Man getting a game used stick, I'm hoping. Game used hockey memorabilia. So, not numbered, but still pretty much a home run for me. So, that is box number 2. And box number 2 did not blow me away. Numminen and Gardner are not the guys you're looking for, but the recap of the 2 boxes is still going to be a big win for me. So we had got in box 1 3 autos. We had Roenick, we had David Karpa, and we had the Stéphane Richer signed stick. In box number 2, we got 2 autos, Gardner and Numminen, and a stick of Mikita. Then we got our base, Nieuwendyk, Rattel, O'Ree, and Brindamore, and 2 numbered cards to 199 of Ed Jockman and Ray Bork. So, a very fun open. you're gonna get some names where you're kind of doing the dog kind of looking funny at you of like, what is this? But then you're gonna get some guys who you absolutely are happy with. So it looks like big name wise from the hit parts of the boxes, you might get a decent name numbered, and then you might get one really big name if you're lucky in kind of the 3 main hits areas. But selfishly, I couldn't ask for a whole lot more than this. Jeremy Roenick auto, Stan Mikita stick. This is a home run for me. So thanks everybody for checking it out. If you're opening it up, good luck. Hope you get something fun. I might try something else interesting with this product that I'll come back with in a little while, but for the time being, I think I should have maybe some Series 1 from last year tins that I'm opening. That should be coming very soon, so keep an eye out for that. And otherwise, thanks for checking this out. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.